Hulk Hogan claimed that he was asked to join a startup company known as UFC. While UFC wasn't nearly as popular as it is today, Hogan said he wouldn't have joined because, quote, guys get beat up when the fight should be stopped, unquote. While he was in WCW, Hogan claimed that a pay-per-view bout between himself and Mike Tyson was supposed to commence. Hogan's excuse as to why it didn't happen? Quote, Tyson was too scared. Now let's be honest, Mike Tyson is not scared of this fucking amateur Hulk Hogan. This relates to the George Foreman grill. Hogan claimed on an episode of Hogan Knows Best that the reason he didn't get the offer was because he was out picking up his kids from school. Hogan did claim that, back in his heyday, he wrestled in 400 days in 1 year. Hogan claimed that since he traveled so frequently between the United States and Japan, the time difference made the 400 days a possibility. In Hulk Hogan's autobiography, he made the claim that Elvis was a huge Hulk Hogan fan before Hogan joined the WWF. He did work in Memphis in 1977, however Elvis died in 1977. Hogan claimed that both Metallica and the Rolling Stones wanted him as their bass player, but Metallica member Lars Ulrich came to Hogan himself to ask him to play with the group. Hogan claimed he had been offered, and turned down, a so-called Legends match at WrestleMania 22. That alleged match, Hulk Hogan vs. Greg Valentine. When he ran for president, Leno asked Hogan about his platform, Flat Tax, brother. Jay asked him to explain it for the folks at home. Hogan stammered before coming up with 16%. Jay asked how he came up with that number. He mumbled something about 16% being higher than 15%. Hogan claimed he was blackballed from Hollywood because he turned down a gay producer's advances in the 1980s. He claimed he came up with the idea for the NWO, but he wanted it to be him, Booty Man, and the Nasty Boys. He claimed Harley Race came to the arena with a gun in Kansas City in the 1980s and set the ring on fire. And then, when he ran into Hogan, he shook his hand, thanked him for all that he had done for wrestling, and asked for a job.